Hi everybody, it's Farrell.
And Jen.
And we are at FANX. So what? She's really excited about this.
I am, because it's been a long time since I've been able to participate in this way instead of out on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. So who do we have here?
We are King Arthur.
And Patsy.
Patsy.
And Patsy.
Yep.
Is that?
I didn't know we were going to have royalty.
Yeah.
All right,
I should have dressed better. I only have my royal
See,
blue
I always
shirt
thought
on.
Patsy inclined like.
No, Patsy's a very noble name.
Oh, is it?
Truly.
Thank you. It's true.
Well, I'm very ignorant on such things.
And a noble steed.
See, I'm going to learn so many things today. So many things.
You will. You're going to learn a lot because we're going to actually go around and interview a lot of different people. So we wanted to start off right with some royalty.
Of course.
And then we'll kind of work our way down to like Ghostbusters and things like that.
Yeah, you have to go visit the Ghostbusters.
I want to. I want to talk to them really
Be
a lot.
nice.
So, of
Who
all
are-
people, I'm surprised you don't recognize who they are from.
Oh yeah, it's the Monty Python. Yeah. Sorry, I'm
See, he just got it. Just made the connection.
nothing gets past me. Nothing.
Oh my god.
I was just seeing if you knew who it was.
All right, so I'm excited. Thank you guys very much for starting off the show. We appreciate it. And let's go see who else we can find because
Yeah, let's go find some people to talk
let's
to.
do. It'll
All
be
right, let's
good.
do it.
Thanks. They're trotting on their horses.
Alrighty, there's two of us. We're flanking you. Can I get your name?
Harley Quinn.
Of course.
And I'm a ninja.
A ninja.
Just
a ninja.
Well, it's A.
maybe you should be
and
the
then
ninja.
the ninja. Okay,
The- yeah.
first name the, last
The
name
ninja.
ninja.
I like that. That's very
So
particular.
you guys having a good time down here?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
it's a great time.
What's your favorite part about coming down here?
Art. Definitely the
I like
art.
the art. I love the panels. Just being able to see the celebrities, hear them talk about their lives, playing roles, and just meeting even the creators.
I'm very ignorant to what characters you are, other than the Pope. You're the Pope, right?
Yes.
Her Holiness, and you are?
I'm Wesley from Princess Bride.
See, and I was thinking it was Zorro. That's how out of the loop I am.
And you are?
I'm Princess Buttercup from Princess Bride.
Fezzik.
That's Andre the Giant right there.
Fezzik, yes. Want a
Indigo
peanut?
Montoya.
And you're like, I'm going to kill you, or you killed my father. I'm going to
To die.
prepare to die. Okay, so I actually found. Get out of my spot.
Oh, all right.
You know why? Because he's not going to appreciate the way that I do. So this is the Incredibles family. I'm just kidding, Farrell. You can come and play. Yeah, he's scared of us now. So the Incredibles, what made you want to dress up like this today?
We have lots of kids and figured a family costume would be the way to go.
They didn't come with us, but we have lots of kids, so we love this movie. We thought it was hilarious.
So what is your name?
Melissa.
And
Anthony.
Anthony. And what's your little name?
Jack.
Jack Jack's the crazy one in the family, and that's why I like him the best.
Yes,
So
the raccoon fighter.
yeah. Who have you seen?
No one yet. We haven't been here too long yet.
Jeff Goldblum, you haven't seen him around or anything, have
I
you?
haven't. I would love to.
I don't
That'd be
even know who
great.
that
Jason
is.
Momoa.
I'd love to meet Jeff Goldblum.
I
think
would
it'd be
too.
great.
So if you find him, you would be like, hold on, I gotta go get Jenny. Right. And then you come and get me.
I'll stop the show.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, and I've never found this out before, but they have panels.
Yes.
What's a panel? Because I don't seem like that'd be fun just sitting there.
Oh, it is. So you go in there and you listen to your favorite actors talk about their roles, and then you get to go ask questions. And most of the people ask the questions you're going to ask anyways.
Yeah, right.
So you can just sit back and listen to all the questions you've ever had for that one person, and they all get answered, and your life is complete.
I wouldn't be able to sit still long enough. So obviously, we're gonna get thrown out. So
I love that
obviously,
part.
big Princess Bride movie fans. What is it about the Princess Bride that you guys enjoy so much?
It's just family. You know, it's simple, it's family, it's good, clean, classic.
I don't think I've ever seen that whole show.
What?
Sorry,
You need to repent.
What is wrong with you? I'll fast.
Thank goodness the Pope is here because you're gonna
Oh, yeah.
meet her.
You must watch it this weekend.
Yeah.
All right, y'all,
Rent it and watch it this weekend.
well, all right. Maybe I should just buy it,
Buy it, yes.
and then I can watch it.
Yes. That's exactly
You're gonna
what
want
you
to
need.
because it's such a fantastic film. You're gonna want to watch it over and over.
I honestly like Andre the Giant, though. I can't believe I've never watched it because I know Andre the Giant's in there. So
So, how many years have you guys been doing this?
All
Since
of
the
them.
first Salt Lake Comic Con.
Yeah, we haven't missed, so.
What draws you to it?
We actually like the costume. We like dressing up.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of fun things. So.
Trying to figure out something unique that's not just off the shelf, like, adding the little bits of extra stuff to make it something that's a little different than the norm.
Yeah, we like the people watching.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Good time.
That's a fun time for me because I don't dare dress up because I don't know any of the Comic-Con like the comic book people a lot, so I would have to dress up as like a witch, and that wouldn't be very out of the ordinary for me. So.
Well, how did you walk with that tail? Did you have to drag yourself in, or how'd that work?
It's just like a flopping motion. It's like this.
It was like when you catch a fish and you throw it on the bank and it's flopping around. Is that how it was?
She's like singing into a mic.
So you guys are getting along really, really nicely. I would like to see you in action, though. Could you please
Don't hit
demonstrate
me.
your fighting skills on Farrell?
Oh boy.
Oh yes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Billy Crystal's in it, and he plays this
Miracle
little
Max.
guy. Yeah, Miracle Max. And he's like, have fun storming the castle. That's like one of my favorite lines from the whole film. So, yeah, you need to see that.
Yeah, you
Can't
have
believe-
to.
Okay,
It's a great one.
I'll go ahead and buy a copy of it and watch it this weekend.
Okay, popcorn, Diet Coke.
Yeah,
Whole
exactly.
family.
Perfect.
Call us. We'll come watch it with you.
There you go.
There you
Good
go.
idea.
We'll come to your house.
You'll bring me a new TV. It'll be awesome.
Okay.
All righty, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Have a great time. What other costumes have you guys done in the past?
We did Mad Mardigan and Sorsha from Willow. From
I love that show.
That
Isn't
was-
it the best?
Bad
I
Morgan.
carried a Willow doll on my back,
We went
on
all
my
out for
shoulders
that.
the whole time
Yeah.
we were here.
Her name is Elora, and if you don't say it like
I
that,
carried
She
Laura Dan
carried
and he
Laura,
carried
and I
Willow.
carried Willow the whole time.
She gonna hit me with a bat. Ah! I thought she was really gonna hit me.
oh, he did the flinch. Did you see the flinch? Because he's
I
like,
thought she
oh,
was really
she's
gonna
coming.
hit me.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
now your turn.
Oh, why you? Why do you always want me? Why do you always want me beat up, Jen?
Because I love to see you flinch. It's
Good
so
Lord.
funny. Oh, see, she can even do it with the little flare. See?
Yeah, well, you have to.
Well done. Good
you're
job,
Harley
guys.
Quinn, you have to.
Thanks for doing
All right,
that.
guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Have fun.
I have zero intent of watching that show.
You're a baby. You need to watch the show. It's like a classic. Everybody
Why are
watches
you
that
beating
show.
me up all the time?
Because you deserve it. You say the stupidest things sometimes, and I can't help myself but to just
What,
lash
because I've never
out.
seen Princess Bride?
Yes, there's something wrong with you.
How many times have you seen Smoking the Bandit?
Oh, like 400.
Don't lie to me.
No, I'm not lying. I've seen them all. I really liked the Sally Field Bandit kind of connection, and the whole
See,
thing.
and I like
and then
the
the
Jerry
trucker,
Reed.
like,
I
oh,
like the Jerry Reed.
yeah.
We've done Wolverine and Storm. And I was Maleficent, and you were Tony Stark.
Tony Stark, yep.
What else have we done?
Oh man, what did we do last year?
Oh, we did E.T.
E.T., that's
I
right.
was Gertie, and he was
I
Elliot,
had the
and we
milk
had
crate with the
E.T.
bicycle handles with E.T. in the basket.
Ah,
Yeah.
that is phenomenal. Well, good for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful time for the rest of the day. Thanks for stopping and letting me chat with you.
You bet, you bet.
Thank you.
In the past, we tried to make it a tradition to interview Rob, but apparently with him not being here, so we wanted to chat with you. Yeah, so tell us your name.
Scott Haddix.
And how did you get involved with Rob?
I met him in San Diego at San Diego Comic-Con, and started to follow him a little bit on social media. And the following year, ran into him again at San Diego, and he invited me to his studio in Los Angeles. And once I got my foot in the door, I never left.
And mostly I like the sheriff that was always on
Who?
the sheriff.
Oh, that's Buford T. Justice.
Yeah, that guy. I like him because he's all son of that. I like
oh, that's
how
because
he's.
you cuss. That's why you like
It's
it so
true.
much.
It's true. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
lie.
should we go find somebody else?
Yep, let's go.
All right.
Come on.
What?
That's why
I
I
know,
wore
see?
I'm
That's
not-
why I wore this.
I am in full tribute. Full
Right,
tribute to
right.
Mr. Reynolds.
You gotta have the band.
You know what I
Right.
just thought about? 'Cause
Convoy.
that's like one of my favorites. Convoy. Yes.
See?
Chris Christopherson.
Don't tell me.
I love white trash movies like that.
Oh, I wonder why.
Do you know who these people are, Jen? Because I do.
I don't actually. So educate
I'm
me,
going to
please.
take a wild guess. We have Dr. Demento and Weird Al. Am I right?
Yes,
you are.
Dr. Demento is like the greatest radio program ever.
I'm too young for that.
You are not.
You are,
You are not.
he's awesome. He's how Weird Al got started.
I believe that actually. I do remember a little bit, maybe a smidgen. You must be pretty talented because honestly, the work that I've seen from Rob is really.
This is mine.
What? This?
That's my piece, yeah.
So that is pretty phenomenal. So you must be pretty talented for him to have picked you out.
No, this is with his training. You know, raw talent, but his training and his guidance it's key.
Most of the cast of that show is dead. Burt Reynolds is dead.
Because we
Jerry
watched
Reed's
it when we
dead.
were like 6, and they're old. They were
Yeah.
old then. Now they're older, and then they die.
Well,
But we'll miss them.
Jen watched it. She was 15 when it first came out in '77.
Actually, I could have been. No, not quite that old yet. It was pretty close.
All righty, let's go find
Let's
somebody else
go.
to talk
Yeah,
to.
come on. Let's do something
All
else.
right.
Let's go.
I want to talk to the Kool-Aid Man. Well, another thing about Dr. Demento is he's really into obscure, like, novelty records. So not all his stuff is just comedy or weird stuff, right?
Yeah, no, you get a lot of Spike Jones and other, you could maybe consider the novelty of the time, but they weren't necessarily one-hit wonders or anything like that.
Yeah.
They were just guys that weren't mainstream hits.
Yeah. But he had his funny 5 countdown. I remember Dr. Demento so much. I was like, "There's Dr. Demento. We got to talk to him."
So what makes you want to do art? So were you not naturally just kind of artsy anyway, and then kind of got into it, or did you?
Kind of naturally artsy. Like I enjoyed the arts. I enjoyed painting. I enjoyed creating things. But when you meet someone like Rob, and you see what he's doing, and you get into a studio like that, the atmosphere just makes you want to create. It makes you want to push. And I have the drive to do this. I want to do what he's doing. I love the conventions. I love the people. This is where I want to be.
Hey, wait, we get Curious George right here.
Sorry, I told him not to do that.
Yeah, well, he got my attention.
George, they're talking. Don't do that.
So have you found much trouble with Curious George here today?
Yes, there's a lot of fun people out here in fun costumes. He's very curious about them. So I'm like, no, you can't climb on them. No. No,
But you haven't got no real trouble yet, have you?
No, thankfully. I'm keeping a close eye on him.
So, what is the appeal of Dr. Demento? Why Dr. Demento?
Well, because it goes well with Weird Al.
Yeah, right.
There's not a lot you can do with a beard.
I was going to say, it's the beard.
I have a top hat, and I grew up listening to Dr. Demento.
See, it was just natural. It was a natural transition.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's really cool. I don't even think about a fandom being Dr. Demento and Weird Al, so it's unique. It's really cool.
Yep. Thank you. Well, thank you.
Alrighty, guys. Well, hey, thanks so much for talking.
Have a
I
great
appreciate
time.
it.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
How is Rob to work with? Because like I've interviewed him every time we've been here, and he's such a super nice guy, and he's down to earth and.
Yeah, he is super nice. He's down to earth, but he's a nut job.
Is he?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to be to do
That's
this.
good though, right? I mean,
Yes,
That's kind of like working with this guy.
Absolutely.
He's a nut job, not like a psycho nut job, but like a good nut job.
A good nut job. Absolutely. Yeah, he's one in a million.
So, I gotta ask, what is it about Curious George?
Well, life is about learning new things. You always gotta be curious. Sometimes there's too curious. I'm talking. Remember this? And that's when you just explore new things, and you have to appreciate things. And everybody's unique, and that's why you have to respect them and love them. Respect them and love them.
You know, last time I was curious, I ended up in county. I needed bail money. You know.
Yeah, it happens. But you learn. See?
Yeah, I learned to make sure I have a bail bondsman on speed dial.
That works too.
Yeah. Most people learn a lesson not to go to jail.
That's true. I'm a good thing there's no monkey jails, because yes.
Oh, George would be in trouble. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for talking. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Either way, yes. I just high-fived Curious George. Jen,
Yeah. Hey.
you're a paranormal investigator. Could you
Right.
explain to me what this exactly is?
Yeah, this is a flux capacitor.
I thought that was in a DeLorean.
Yeah, this is.
It's got a hyphen ducanator pump?
So, well, what it is a pack that when you see a ghost coming towards you, then you like point a thing at it and shoot it, and then it pulls it in, and then you hit your foot part, and the foot part, the trap. Yeah, that's the trap.
I mean, you guys have interviewed him before. You've seen what he does.
Yeah.
Anybody that can do his talent and his gifts to paint with 2 hands, it takes something
And his
special.
eyes closed.
And his eyes closed.
Yeah.
And backwards.
Yeah.
He can do it.
Yeah, upside down.
crap.
I've seen.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Yep. You can hang him upside
that
down. He
real?
can do it. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, really, he did it. Yep.
Yep.
And he just has like a vision in his head and just kind of puts it out there.
He's got a bit of a photographic memory, so he'll dial in what he's looking at, and he'll just go. And what's the worst thing that can happen, with his paintings? He can fix it.
Just start over or whatever.
You've seen him. He'll take water and just throw it on it and be done. Yeah, there it is. Good. That's art.
That's not very ladylike holding your skirt up like that.
Okay.
You gonna come here, Jen?
I can't. I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. So last time Craig and I talked to you, we popped out from under the skirt.
Oh, you were hiding. You were hiding. Then that trap part opens, and you're this pack that you just.
You have no idea what you're talking about,
nope,
do you?
Have no clue. Never seen this thing before. But I saw a movie once with it in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these people here can explain stuff to you about this.
Yeah, perhaps.
Hey, can we talk to you guys for a minute?
We'll come over there for a sec.
Okay.
So, go ahead, Farrell. You find out about that, will you?
I think one of the things I like about him most is, like you say, he's real down to earth. He's really humble. My daughter was like 10 or 11 one year, and she was at the booth, and he's drawing. And she tells him, I want to be an artist one day. He completely stopped what he was doing and took 10 seconds to just talk to my daughter. And I thought, what a cool guy.
What he told me was, you don't paint for yourself anymore if you want to do this. You paint for the people. And if someone is enjoying what you're doing, stop and you talk to them, explain to them what you're doing. And that's a whole part of it. It's it's not just about the artwork, it's about the fans, and it's about.
It's amazing.
You have to communicate with the people.
Yeah.
Jake, take this camping and you could keep the rain off of you.
I actually have. That is an actual fact. I took a mannequin with me and I propped it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't be so. I'm really uncomfortable. I'm gonna. Wait. Hold on.
We don't like her anyway. It's okay.
That was awesome. So I took the mannequin and I put it on top and just zipped it tight and slept right under it.
Did you really?
Really did.
People were like, check out the weird chick sleeping in her dress.
Weird is good?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
There's nothing wrong with being weird whatsoever.
I was trying to get Jen to explain to me what those are, and she got into flux capacitors and
not quite the right movie.
That's right.
Proton pack.
Proton pack.
Yeah.
Who
so
knew?
They generate a lot of radiation, and it's what we use to capture the ghosts. Well, really wrangle them.
Right.
Wear them out. Then we use the ghost trap to really get them in.
See, I got that part right.
Thing.
Well, you do because you have a foot pedal.
There is a pedal.
See?
Yeah.
See?
So you're there. You're on the right
He thinks
track.
I'm stupid,
Absolutely.
but I'm not.
What do you know about ghosts? Nothing.
So you're considered his apprentice. How long have you been working with him?
1 year. 1 year.
You're doing that after 1 year?
Yes. Yeah. It's remarkable, his skill and what he can teach, and he doesn't hide any secrets. He wants people to do this.
Right.
If you have the drive and you want to be an artist, anybody can do it, but they just have to want it bad enough. Right. And it's far and few in between people that want it bad enough. So.
And you plan to do this for a long time?
Yes.
So maybe next year we'll see your own little section?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Look out for me, Scott Haddock's art.
Very good. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
You do tons of cosplay, right? What is your favorite one to do?
Oh, why do you always ask that question?
You can change it every time.
I still have to go with this one. I'm taking it to New York Comic Con for competition.
Oh, man.
So I'm doing a bunch of photo shoots out there. That's where the film was made for Enchanted.
I bet the little girls just love it.
They go nuts over it. They go absolutely crazy.
I've been wanting to meet you. My name is Jenny.
Jane.
Okay,
Nice to meet you,
I'm going to
Jay.
move out of here because it's going to get...
Okay, so I just have a couple of questions for you. So when you guys are out in the field and you're hunting ghosts, what kind of other equipment do you use other than to obviously do the wrangling, but what other things do you use?
So we use a PKE meter. This is just what we use to scan the area, and this will tell us any ghosts nearby, any spirits, entities. Then we've got these lovely goggles that we can use as well.
Alrighty, can I get your name?
Mike.
And?
Callista.
And what are you cosplaying as?
We are cosplaying characters from the fairy tale anime. She is Lucy, and one of the abilities that Lucy has, she uses the keys, and she can summon celestials, which is what I am. So she summons me to help fight her in the anime. And I'm Capricorn, one of the celestials.
Really?
Last year, I was in the celebrity area, and I just kind of plopped down. and it was just like crowd around me. It was so cute. It was so cute. Little girls love to talk to me. You're just kind of like sneaking up.
Yeah.
I totally think you look beautiful. Just wanted to say.
Oh, thank you so much.
The dress.
What's your name?
My name is Jenny. Thank you for asking.
Hi, I'm Giselle.
It was so nice to meet you today.
Met you yet, so I just had to say hi.
Well, she is the friendliest little princess ever.
Isn't she wonderful?
Yes. Her dress is a little hard to negotiate around, but
Well, imagine trying to wear it.
I can't because I think that you're.
It took forever to put on. I'm not kidding. An hour.
What are you scanning for though? When you're scanning the room, what is it for?
Any spectral presence at all. So EMPs and any electromagnetic variations, all of that is what we're looking for. Anything out of the ordinary will show up.
Okay, because that is true. The ghosts are said to be made of energy or electronic.
They feed off of our energy, and so they create a disturbance if there's hanging out nearby. Yeah.
What is it about fairy tale that draws you to it?
It is a really fun anime. The characters are really dynamic and great, and there's like 300 episodes or something ridiculous like that. It's just huge. You get sucked into it and just binge watch it for days.
So what do you say to people when they're like, it's a cartoon? You're watching a cartoon.
So?
When you first made this, I was following you on Facebook, and I'm like, there's no way she is gonna do something that big and wear it.
Oh yeah. 210 inches on the bottom, sweetheart.
See, we need to follow her through because everybody's going to move out of the way for you because they're like, here comes that dress and that pretty princess, and so we'll just follow her. She'll make a path.
If you're polite about it, I go, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. They're like, no, I'm so sorry, and they'll get out of my way.
Right?
It's the best.
Following her.
Yes.
So when you use the goggles, what do you see when you put those goggles on? Are they like infrared or are they spectral, like the spectrum glasses? What kind of
They are
vision?
more like a spectrum glasses. So as you're searching around, they kind of coordinate with the PKE meter. So they kind of track them and then just lets you lock onto them. So that and then you can use your packs to catch them and wrangle them down.
Do you ever use like an SB7 or any of the other kind of like ghost box or any other meters like a K2, things of that nature?
We have not, but we have just specialized equipment that has been developed in-house. So we've got some good stuff.
I watch Family Guy, and my older brother's like, how old are you? Are you watching cartoons?
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's a lot of the anime is really getting popular nowadays. It's really becoming a big thing. It's just fun, and a lot of them are action-packed. I mean, it's not like, you know, when I was a kid watching Scooby-Doo kind of stuff. They're good. The story is great, and they really get into it. They put a lot of effort into it, and they're just like watching a movie, like watching the DC Marvel movie or something. They're really good.
All righty, awesome. Well, it's good to talk to you again. I'm so glad we saw you and was able to stop you.
Yes, thank you so much. I love you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You're my new favorite.
Right?
Not me.
Nope. New
You know
favorite.
what?
Just,
The only
just,
time-
Nope.
The first
New
time I
favorite.
ever met this woman, she was dressed as a scary zombie and constantly screamed at me. She never broke character. All she would do is scream at me. Remember that?
You missed the mermaid yesterday. I was zombie Ariel. It was the best thing, and you missed it. I would have sang to you, but no.
Maybe next time.
Next time, definitely.
All righty.
I'm the new favorite.
That was the biggest mistake you ever made. I'm going to hear about it forever.
You're not on my bad side. That was the. If you see blue on me, that was the dragon's blood. So
There is a little bit right here. I wasn't going to say anything,
how
but
the blood got on that side.
well, you know, when you slay things, it just goes everywhere.
It goes everywhere. Yeah.
All righty. Thank you again so much.
Thank you.
Where was your latest capture?
Oh gosh, you know, it's probably before my time here. Yeah, I've gone on a few hunts, but I haven't captured anything yet. So I'm the new guy. I'm the recruit. Yeah.
When you go on investigations, like, do you get scared or do you kind of think, okay, maybe it's something else, or are you automatically ready for it to be a ghost?
We're pretty much ready for it to be a ghost. Who are you going to call, right? That's when we get the call, so.
Scooby-Doo was like the bomb in its time, right? Right? Okay, just had to plug that.
Shaggy was a hippie, and I don't agree with him.
Move on.
So I know anime comes from Japan. Is there any anime that's made in the United States? Is there anybody trying to do that in the States?
I honestly don't know. It seems like all the good stuff is from Japan.
Yeah, I was going to say it would probably just be a cheap copy anyway, right?
Well, you know, and there's a lot of, you know, some of the newer stuff, like they tried to remake I think it was like Thundercats or something, and the new one is the animation is just horrible. It's like I don't know what they're doing with it. I mean, the anime coming out of Japan, it's an art form, and they really take it serious. It's really cool.
Very cool.
Look, I found some pirates and mermaids and ships and nonprofit organizations. So tell us who you are and what you're doing here, please.
Yeah, we are Raising Education Through Arts, Characters, and Heroes, or REACH, and we go to schools free of charge teaching anti-bullying, history, literacy, and art. And we do it in costume because the kids pay attention better and retain the info better.
Wasn't Captain Hook kind of a bully, though? Like, how do you get his persona across in a more positive light? Because I remember him being a mean little stinker.
Oh yeah, he was. So it depends on what we're teaching. I'm not always dressed as Captain Hook. But when we talk about bullying, sometimes we give them an example.
Excuse me,
bad guys
pardon
are
me.
great for that, yes.
This whole bullying thing, she bullies me constantly. And if you could talk to her about that, I would really appreciate it.
That's not true. Don't listen to him. He stinks. Do you ever find that it's not a ghost?
Most of the time.
Amen. That's what I was hoping for. All right, buddy. Thank you for your time. Appreciate. Oh, wait. Follow-up questions?
Sorry about my friend Jen. I know she was going to be mean to you, and that's why I left.
I'm not being mean.
Not at all.
I wasn't mean, was I?
Very thorough questions.
I don't think so.
It's because she's nosy.
I'm also a paranormal investigator for real, so that's why I was teasing you.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
You know more than I do then.
Not really, so it's all good. Thanks a bunch.
Not an exact science.
It's science, some kind,
there
we
he
just
is.
don't know yet. So thanks a bunch. How long did it take to grow those on your noggin?
You know, years. I've been growing them for years and years and years.
It's like a tree. Every
It's
ring
kind of well
is a year.
manicured too. So
Calcium supplements, you know, it takes a really long time.
well, how do you like playing Lucy?
That's good.
Yeah, is that fun? Good times. She's so cute and she's a little shy. So I like that you're the key keeper though. Good job, sister.
She can make me go away, or she can.
Yeah. Really?
Alrighty, guys.
That would be a cool thing, huh?
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking. I appreciate it.
Thanks a bunch. What is your name?
Merida.
Merida. She's got a Scottish accent. I didn't do that very good, sorry. So what is your role in all of this as far as the organization?
So I'm just a volunteer. So we volunteer and we go and we, do the events, go to the schools, and we're part of that.
She says, I'm just a volunteer. Organizations like you guys, if you didn't have those fantastic volunteers, wouldn't happen. So don't ever say you're just a volunteer. We appreciate those things very, very much.
These are the Powerpuff Girls, Jen. Are you aware of that?
Well, I am certainly interested in this because Farrell he's blushing a little bit, if you can't tell.
Well, this guy just touched my shoulder, and I'm not sure if I liked it or
No,
not.
the problem is you did like it. And so let's just be honest. These are beautiful girls that want to say hello to Farrell.
They're bearded ladies.
What do you
Right.
guys want to be called?
Bearded men? I don't know.
I think someone said Powderpuff Boys.
Oh, the Powerpuff
This is
Boys.
Bubbles.
I'm here with the beautiful mermaids that are associated with the Reach Foundation. Tell me your name.
I'm Mermaid Miranda. That's Meranda. Get it? Miranda.
She's a funny one. And you?
I am Mermaid Amadea.
Amadea, that's a pretty name. And how about you, hon?
I am Lady Anya.
Lady Anya. And how about you, sis?
I am Mermaid Rain.
Well, I'm going to be Mermaid Jen. Is that okay? So when you go, do you speak in those accents?
Yes.
Just
Let's
a
see
little
you
bit
do
more
it,
for
Jen.
me.
Do it.
I can't
Do
do
it.
it. I'm going to ask her, though. I'm ready.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
That's awesome, huh?
And the problem is that I'm actually Scottish and I still can't do it. I can do a British accent, but I can't do...
Well, I'm Irish. That explains why we don't get along.
It's true. Now,
Yeah, I'm Bubbles.
And
I'm Buttercup.
Buttercup, and this is
Blossom.
Blossom. Thank
oh
you.
my God, they
Yeah.
bees all over the place. That's fantastic.
Didn't you ever watch Powerpuff
No!
Girls?
I was not that cool, apparently.
Well,
Cartoons?
my daughter
I missed
watched
out.
Powerpuff Girls all the time.
I missed out,
Yeah.
because if they were as beautiful as you three...
And she told me that her nick, because I was unaware.
Yeah.
My daughter, I was totally unaware of who Powerpuff Girls were. I had no idea. And so she told me that she wanted her nickname to be Bubbles. And I was like, you are not going to, well, but
It's been a pretty popular choice so far.
my
I have to
initial
say.
reaction went to that she was a stripper. I'm like, you can't be calling yourself Bubbles. That sounds like a stripper.
Only
not strict.
Okay, let me just put the only Farrell would have said that. I'm just saying, like, not every stripper's name is Bubbles. How is it that you girls became a part of this particular situation?
Oh my gosh. We ran into them at one event and got invited to appear with them, and we've been doing events with them for about 2 years now.
Do you guys make your own costumes, or like, I mean, were you a group before this and kind of like, oh, that would be a perfect fit? Like, how did it kind of come together?
I've made some of my own tails. This one was custom made for me, but a lot of my fabric tails I've made myself. So it just depends on how complicated the tail is.
So, what are the reactions that you get from the kids? Like, when you come in as Captain Hook, I mean, what are the reactions like?
We get all sorts of reactions. The hard thing we found is when we go to the same place again and we're doing different characters, they're like, wait, you were Captain Hook, or you were this person. So they're starting to get wise sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun.
And at this point, it looks like the clothing is winning.
Yeah, that's safe to say.
I don't know.
I kind of like the hair too, though. Their hair's knocking it out. So.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
see,
his
even the
natural
way
red.
he does that, like.
All right, guys.
It's my natural hair. I've been doing it for years, so I know exactly.
Gals, guys, ladies. Oh, thank you.
It's all natural.
Yeah.
Thanks, you girls.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Glide.
girls.
Thank you for fighting crime. Look at this guy keeps touching my shoulder.
Oh, look, is this? Oh, he likes it so much. Nice, well done, well done. Thanks, you guys. He likes it. He loves the attention, let's just be honest. He's blushing. I don't think I've seen him blush in a long time. Hey. That was super.
That was super uncomfortable. He kept touching my shoulder. He kept doing this. I'm like,
oh, come on. It was fun. I never really watched the Powder Puff Girls, so I didn't even know what was going on. I thought they were just 3 girls that liked you, that were like fans or something. I know, fans, right? Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm done with you now.
And were you already a group when you kind of found each other, or did you just become this once you talked about what the sets and stuff are going to look like?
I'm actually brand new to the pod. This is my first time being in tail, actually. So I became a part of the group when I found these lovely mermaids of the Great Salt Lake, and they invited me to show my inner mermaid.
I kind of want to know about the set. Like, who made this amazing set for you guys here?
So the pirate ships were made by a friend of ours named Moroni Hare, and he actually was running Utah Pirate, the business that these are, for a while, but recently decided to retire from that and work his other business and has sold them to us. So we are still renting them out for like big events and birthday parties, things like that. And they're a lot of fun. As you can see, the kids love them. And so yeah, and that's one of the ways that we help fund Reach is because, like I said, we don't charge the schools, and it's just stuff like that that helps us keep doing what we do.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Tom Madsen.
And what character are you playing today?
He's from American McGee's Alice. It's a video game.
Oh, see, I thought it was Alice, but then there was some other aspects of Alice that I wasn't quite used to. So tell me about this game.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
So this is a more morbid type. Her family died in a fire, and she went crazy and tried to kill herself and got committed in an institution. And because Wonderland's a reflection of her mental state, all the characters in Wonderland get more twisted. So it's just a more
I can't hear a word he's saying.
Morbid and twisted version of the regular Alice.
I just have one very honest question to ask you, okay? Because you seem like, you seem like the one that's going to tell me the truth, okay? Not that you girls won't tell me the truth, but what happens when you have to pee?
Oh, I've gotten really good at holding it. And we have big strong men to carry us around, and wheelchairs and flat carts. We can get around.
Well, that's totally amazing, and I appreciate a good nonprofit organization. So thanks for doing that. It's pretty amazing. Do you want to go up and play?
No, last
yes, you
time,
do. You're lying. You are lying. Every time you say you don't want to go up and play, then you end up there. So let's just go. Just go.
I'm trying to be an adult, Jen. You're making this difficult for me.
It's not difficult. You're all. Never mind. Let's just stop there. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
you guys.
I appreciate your time.
Good luck, Merida.
Thank you.
Is there a reason that you're drawn to this particular person?
I've always liked
I'm out.
Alice in Wonderland, and I just like that this shows shows the reality of some mental issues that people have to deal with, and it depicts a little bit of what goes on in people's heads. Yeah.
Well, this is definitely a place that you can kind of do that and feel like you're making a statement as well as kind of just getting something out there. So thank you for being brave and doing that. I appreciate it. Can you wave to my friend Farrell over there? Farrell. Alice says hi.
Is it? Well, I was gonna ask, but I couldn't hear anything that was being said.
Yeah, this is
It's Alice
but
in
it's a
Wonderland.
very different version of Alice from a different game. It's kind of on the darker edge, but still attractive nonetheless.
Yep.
Yes.
It's from Malice in Wonderland.
Do they have like buckets of water to keep pouring on you so you don't get too dried out?
Really hydrated.
They got a lot of bottled water. Yeah, I remember in Splash they had to keep doing that because she was like drying up and stuff, and that's not a good idea.
One of the hazards. It is one of the hazards.
All right. Well, I'm not sure that I'm ready for mermaid-ism, but I will definitely check in with you girls later, okay?
Of course.
Okay.
We hope to see you soon.
I hope you guys. She is the funny one. Well, hello, milady. How are you today?
Very fine, thank you.
What is your name, please?
Elena Terrell.
And what possessed you to wear such a warm, it looks very warm, but such a beautiful costume today?
No one told me it was going to be in the 80s. I'm from Minnesota, so it's a little cooler there.
Yeah, that's where they have crossroads for like snowmobiles and like stop signs for snowmobiles and right.
Some of the outlying areas, yes. Yeah.
Isn't there a rabbit in Alice in Wonderland? And the rabbit has the clock, right?
Yeah, but
you go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, but you're more like a Mad Hatter type.
I dressed up like the
the
Mad Hatter
Hatter
one
is
year
probably
here.
really mad
Yeah.
in this particular version, right?
He's taking people apart and turning them into steampunk, cyborg-like people.
That is so right up your alley, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, hey, thank you very much for taking some time to spend with us today.
Yeah, we appreciate
Have a
it.
great
Thank
time,
you.
okay?
Bye.
You guys better have a fantastic day.
We will. We've already had a fantastic day. It can't get any better than this. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye from Mermaidville. I have to stand up now because I have legs. Okay, ready? Oh, cheese and rice. All right, got it. Thanks, ladies. Have a great day. Where did you get your beautiful costume and why?
I made it. It's a mishmash of about 6 different patterns. And some of the embroidery is from an embroidery sewing machine that I got last year, and even the rings are things that I've made.
Oh my gosh, you are talented.
So you made this. How much time do you have in crafting this?
I've probably about 2 weeks beginning to end, but there was a vacation that fell in the middle. So
You gotta get a vacation in.
It's true. It's true.
2 weeks. This would have taken me like 17 months just to make the headpiece. I'm not lying.
Okay, I have a question for you.
My bad.
It's gonna be hard to hear you, but can I borrow that? I'm gonna need that with Jen around.
No.
No.
That is one of the meanest things that you've said.
Oh, please. You know as well as I do how bad it smells.
What? What? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you. Hi, this is my
Who is
friend. This is Evan.
You gonna come over here? Look who we found. We found Buddy the Elf.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing?
Good, good.
Good, real good.
Oh my.
Are you
Hi.
excited?
Oh,
Yes, I'm a
very
little excited. You
Yeah.
are too, right?
Oh, I'm so excited. So excited.
So, have you your dad? You found? Drinking
Is
syrup.
that really
Have you
gin?
found your dad? Is
Like, what's
everything
really-
good?
Oh, yeah.
It's
I went through
actual
the
syrup.
7 layers of the candy cane forest.
So, what made you want to dress in this particular genre?
I love the character, and I love Game of Thrones. I also love the Doctor Who things, and I have cosplayed as a really, really obscure player from there. So I wanted something that was a little better known, but still something that was age and size more appropriate for me, because spandex is not in the cards.
You know, and to be honest with you, thank you for thinking of that because some people
I'm wearing
around here-
spandex next time.
Some people don't get that they shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So
And
thank you for
not
that.
to body shame or anything, but it just doesn't look good.
No, I was just talking about Farrell
I'm
because
gonna wear
I had
spandex
to
next
talk
time.
him out of that and chaps. because he was like, I'm going to wear my spandex and chaps. And so I just thought, that's not appropriate, really. So, well, thank you for talking to us. I hope you have a wonderful time today. Thank you
very much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
He is a friend of ours from baseball. We do the Raptors, Ogden Raptors baseball, and he is a huge fan. He always comes with his granddad, and his granddad is one of my favorite people. So he's down here trying to avoid toxins, apparently. What made you choose this?
I needed something to drop all my money on.
To drop all your money on? How much did this set you back, bud?
$40, which honestly isn't that bad.
$40 for that. And it makes him sound like his nose, I was going to say nugs, that his nose is plugged.
And through the sea of swirly, whirly gumdrops.
And how's Papa Elf?
Oh, he's good. He's good. I've seen him around here.
Papa Elf's here?
Yeah.
No freaking way.
You're going to find Papa Elf.
Yeah.
So I got to get to real hard-hitting questions. Is smiling really your favorite?
It's my favorite.
Is it?
It's my favorite.
So, how we doing? So you guys having a good time here at Comic-Con? Is this your first time here?
No.
And have you been dressed as yourselves? And watch this. I'm going to throw him a curveball.
Do you really not fit in that one bed when you...
I don't, but have you seen the toilets? They're ginormous here.
The toilets are quite, I'm
They are
sure.
ginormous, yes.
You can't miss.
Alrighty. Well, buddy, thanks so much for talking with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Got to see, buddy. Can I just hug you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That's the best thing. Oh,
look at that!
See?
A candy cane.
You can.
Oh, look, I got one too. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for giving him one too. We're probably going to not be able to use this because Farrell's being a very inappropriate
Because
person.
you stink. See?
I don't think I stink. Do you?
Well, of course you don't. He's got the
He
respirator.
can't smell anything.
Yeah, see?
All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping and saying hi to me, bud. It's good to see you today.
I'm kidding, Jen. You don't stink that bad.
Really? No, really, do I? Come here. Smell. Come here.
How many times have you been to Comic-Con? All right, let me ask you another question. You guys think I'm handsome? Thank you. We're just going to end it with that right there.
That's not what they really said. See, there's another opinion right over here. I'm just right. Mhm. I know.
These are my favorite.
I
These
know.
are my favorite at Comic-Con.
I got you.
It's great. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh. That is awesome sauce right there.
So, Jen, what do you think of Comic-Con?
You know, I've participated in like FANX and Comic-Con in the past. But
Oh,
to
I
be-
think it's FANX, not
Right.
Comic-Con.
Well, but
Should we do that again, please? It's not Comic-Con. So, Jen,
hey,
what do you think of FANX?
you know, I have participated in a few of the FANX, and to be honest with you, I've had a really good time. Sometimes it's very chaotic and there's always lots of people, but it's been really fun for me this time.
You know what? It's a lot more fun if you're not stuck in a booth. If you're able to get out and interact with some of the people. Because I've said it before, you see these people and you're like, oh my gosh, that guy's a nerd. But they love it.
They are not nerds.
love it.
They have a very a wonderful knowledge of their characters and of the people that they want to portray, and it's actually pretty fantastic to see how many different ones, because sometimes you get the Batmans and Spider-Mans and that kind of stuff, but there's so many different ones from so many different shows this time that I'm really impressed.
There's some obscure ones, like the Dr. Demento one was great.
Right.
I was like,
Who
it's Dr.
knew that
Demento.
was going to happen?
Yeah, right.
You were the only one because you're old. But anyway, so there were a lot of things that I didn't expect to see that I did, and it was a really good time.
It was a good time. All right, everybody. Well, hey, thanks for watching. Jen's making more friends than me, and it's making me mad, but
I just found a new friend.
appreciate your time. How about that guy? Ask about
Two
free
new
pony
friends.
rides.
Shut up. That was a little inappropriate.
Come on, Jen, they're giving free pony rides.